I'd like to show you an exercise I do as often as I can recently. It's very good for mobilizing your spine, for targeting uh, individual vertebrae. Because if you do general exercises, your spine can bend in places where it's easier to bend, but with these exercises you can target individual areas. And it's very easy, it can be done at work, uh, of course in a limited way, but it can be done anywhere where it's armchair. I use this kind of pillow cushion, low back cushion for targeting vertebrae. I put it on an area. I just on some area accidental actually, and you can do two things. You can sway back, or swaying back initially was uncomfortable for me, so I just relaxed in that state. Just relaxed. You can watch in the mirror, you can watch in the window while doing that, and train your eyesight, for example, at a distant tree, or you can just imagine, relax and imagine something good. It's very useful to combine it with some positive mindset, because it's exactly a position where in this position it's easy to feel good of yourself, to feel for example how lucky you are that everything is okay, you don't worry about anything, that you can do everything and everything goes right. Of course at work this kind of mindset cannot always be achieved, but when you do it alone, I think it's very good to combine like physical effect with a positive mindset. And then when you just for example tired of stretching one side, you can move, of stretching one area, you can move to another and continue. And I like to do this exercise as often as I can, so as I always put the cushion on random places, so the more often I do it, the more segments of my spine the more segments of my spine get affected with these exercises. During this exercise, I support my neck with hands, but if I could reach this cushion with my head, I wouldn't have to do that. So to reach the cushion with my head, so it's sort of a goal for me. So in some positions I can do it. For example, you can stretch your lower back like this, and in this case it's the distance between my head and the cushion is closer, is less, the distance is less. And for example, the difference of this exercise with stretching on the balls is that it's more like relaxing. You can do it more times. Stretching on balls is a more stressing exercise. You can do it once or twice a day, but this you can do as many times as you like. And the more often you do it, the better. And the difference I was saying about stretching on tennis balls, for example, hard balls. But the difference of these exercises with stretching on a soft, large ball is that soft, large ball doesn't target special areas of the spine, so the bending occurs where it's more easy to bend. So the tarf segments are not affected. But this exercise, you can target the tough segments, and you can do this exercise on a chair, but of course maybe it's not so comfortable. But you can do this. You can also use other objects instead of this pillow. It's only imagination. That it limits this process. But anyway, this is a good, very intuitive exercise that I think can be underestimated, underrated, and you shouldn't forget about this.